Now, Keeley, see January finally over.
Yes.
How's it looking the start of February?
Fairly cloudy, I'm afraid, yeah. A fairly quiet weekend, a lot of dry weather to come, but certainly in the short term, there's a lot of cloud out there, and the cloud will continue into Saturday as well. So rather cloudy this afternoon, and then on Saturday, more of the same. But you can see high pressure close by, so a lot of settled weather to come, hopefully some brightness in places as we go through Sunday, and then a lot of settled weather to come through next week. Any fronts approaching will become very weak because of that high pressure out to the east. So you can see all the cloud on the satellite picture. It's not raining out there, but if you've been out, you'll know that there's a little bit of dampness in the air, so a little bit of drizzle in a few spots as we head through the afternoon, but otherwise very little change. A lot of cloud, a lot of dry weather, a light breeze, and temperatures about average for the time of year, getting up to around 6 or 7 degrees. And very little change through this evening and overnight. So fairly cloudy. There could be the odd spot of light rain or drizzle in there, but also a lot of dry weather too. And it does look like it's going to be a cold night. The odd pocket of frost, the odd pocket of fog as well, as temperatures drop back to 1 or 2 degrees. So a chilly start to the day tomorrow, and I think it'll feel cool because of the cloud. A lot of cloud tomorrow, but you'll notice on the graphics the better chance tomorrow of seeing a little bit of brightness, perhaps the odd sunnier spell. So a brighter day overall compared with today, even though there still will be quite a bit of cloud around. The best chance of any good sunny spells will be right out here in the west, 6 or 7 degrees. And then on Sunday, the chance of some brighter skies, particularly in the east. A lot of settled weather to come next week, just a little bit of rain on Tuesday, Dave.
Thanks very much indeed.
And these little daffodils in York providing some brightness out there today, but it has been rather cloudy, and there's a lot of cloud in the forecast for the weekend too. Join me later in the programme for a look at that and a little look into next week too. Great fun! What piece were you watching there?
I like the idea of a tinkle.
Rather than the noise. I'm glad Amy got sent on that. Were you asked? I wasn't.
I wasn't asked. No, I wasn't.
Absolutely not. We did not volunteer either, did we?
Sorry, I got the giggles.
Not at the moment.
Oh dear. Have you done it before?
I have done it. I won't be repeating it. There you go. I clearly enjoyed it, didn't I? The weather this weekend.
On to the weather, yes.
Yes, on to the weather. It's not been a very nice day, has it? It's been really grey and cloudy and drizzly out there. This is a picture taken looking over the tops. She's still giggling away there. Looking misty and murky. In some places, I think it stayed like this all day. The visibility improved a little bit, but it did stay rather grey. Even along the coast, there was a lot of cloud, and we continue with a lot of cloud in the forecast through the next 24 hours, but a lot of quiet weather too, so a lot of dry weather to come. Get your pictures coming into the Weather Watchers page. We're on social media. You can send them on there as well, on X and on Instagram, Keeley.Donovan. So yes, I think it will be a little bit brighter over the weekend compared with today, but there will be a lot of cloud around and a lot of dry weather too. And we've got high pressure out in the east, so any weather systems that try and make their way in from the Atlantic will tend to fizzle as they spread eastwards, as they bump up against that high pressure. So most of us will stay dry on Sunday. There is a weather front which might affect us on Tuesday, bringing the odd spot of rain, but generally next week there's a lot of dry and settled weather to come once again, with some sunshine on some of the days. Sunshine was in short supply today, lots of cloud on the satellite picture, and it's rather cloudy out there at the moment. That cloud's still thick enough for the odd spot or two of light rain or drizzle overnight. I think the cloud will lower in places again, so we'll have some poor visibility in places, some pockets of mist and fog, and it's going to be a cold night as well, with temperatures dropping low enough for a frost down to around 2 or 3 degrees. Let's have a quick look at those high water times then. At 6 o'clock in Scarborough and at 15 minutes past 6 in Filey. So once again, it's going to be a grey start to the day, perhaps the odd spot of drizzle early doors. But tomorrow, even though we keep a good deal of the cloud, something a little bit brighter, those skies a little bit less leaden as we head through tomorrow afternoon. We'll even get some sunshine across the Pennine chain, and temperatures a little bit higher perhaps than today's values, getting up to 6 or 7 degrees. 7 is 45 Fahrenheit, and it is about average for this time of year. The breeze mainly light, but it could well start to pick up a little bit as we head through the afternoon from the south. And I think on Sunday, it will be a breezier day. So on Sunday, we start the day once again with quite a lot of cloud. Now, I think western areas across the hills, parts of North Yorkshire will stay fairly cloudy through the day, but we might through the afternoon see some sunnier spells spreading in from the east on Sunday. Monday looks like a fine day. It should be dry and bright with some spells of sunshine. Cloudy over from the west on Tuesday, some patchy rain spreading eastwards, but then another sparkling blue day to come on Wednesday. Amanda.
Thank you very much, Keeley. So better weather for a nice bracing walk, you think, rather than a cold dip?
Not bad over the weekend.
Yeah, I might get out with the dog.
Maybe not a dip, but maybe a walk.
Maybe not a dip, no, definitely not. Lovely, thank you very much, Keeley. That's it.